So we are successfully mic'd up. Chloe and Kiwi are sufficiently tired. So we start the walk-off scene. So they're much more, let's say, in control and not tugging against me at this point, which is nice. So we've worn them out. And we go walk away from the invasive species area and the main topic of the story here to go to the next little shaded area. This isn't just to discuss and showcase Chloe and Kiwi per se, although that's pretty much what my life is. But the idea today is that we're going to expand again and go to, I've only been to this place one time, and it was actually the day that I got the keys to the house when I first moved out here. I'm taking this back alley. It's super hot, by the way, but we haven't been there since the move-in day. I had the trailer still attached, and I was still waiting and lingering on, expecting rather, the keys to be delivered, and the code to open up the lockbox. But we went up there and parked, and I walked the dogs around. So Chloe was so young still at that time that she was still, when we first got to the house, like able to fit under a small part of the fence, which is like absurd to me at this point, just to see how much growth has occurred in that much time, and we haven't been back. So today's the day. We're gonna go check out Donovan Park, and this is more on the northern end. If you go directly out of downtown Peoria along Knoxville or Highway 40, it'll lead you right up to a junction, which is just off of the Peoria Heights general area, and it kind of bleeds into the bigger hill, sits at the base, and the street itself, Knoxville blends and turns, merges kind of in a westerly direction. So it's right before then. I've actually even gone to a couple, or at least one or two of the businesses that are up and around that area. One was the Jacaranda Yoga Studio. We did a hot yoga session when I first came out here to Peoria to visit, prior to putting in an offer, getting the job transfer, and all the things necessary to move here. But also, I went to breakfast at Childer's Eatery, I think is what it's called, by a recommendation. I put up the windows. Recommendation of the friend that I met prior to coming out. I spent a lot of time with her during that time. So, really beyond that, I haven't done much discovery of this area. And the whole objective today is kind of figure it out. So I've got the longboard. I've got the majority of all of my cameras, with a few exceptions. And what I don't have is probably somewhere here in the car, to be honest. But I don't know how in depth it'll be. We got the drone. We can definitely cover a decent amount and get around enough. But I still got to take advantage of the time, essentially. Remember, the objective is to get Chloe more now, and the dogs more now. It's like explore, expand, rather than just me documenting. Like, that's from the personal side of things. Professionally, what I really want to bring to this series too, again, is the story, right, of how I got to where and what I'm doing now, as opposed to like what I had done before. Which, as we discussed throughout the Laura Bradley series, is essentially that, you know, I was never able to talk, and there wasn't much context behind the experience of going to these places when I was doing it in Spokane, Washington, Kiwi Walks, for example.
Out there alone on the highway, she had a broken wing she's trying to hide, and I was much too old to act on a feeling. But then again, I ain't never had someone to hold. I wrote songs for a mockingbird. Take 'em all, leave 'em, I know that she heard. Songs for a mockingbird. Looking at me, she sang every word. Songs for a mockingbird. Oh, you give and you take and you live and you learn. Songs for a mockingbird. Oh. We were out on the beach, covered in midnight. She made love to me under the stars. But now I'm sure it wasn't worth believing. 'Cause there ain't much room for love on a mountain of lies. I wrote songs